Okay, we're here at the lobby of the Radison Hotel near the radio rooms, Radio Row as it's called, with a gentleman from the Occupy movement. Sir, what's your first name?
Paul.
Okay, Paul, what brings you to Radio Row? Are you doing an interview or are you just some R&R in between?
Just a little bit of R&R between a bunch of actions. Of course, if someone wants to do an interview with me, I'd be more than happy to.
Well, I very much appreciate you giving me your time now. Now, the Occupy movement is camped pretty much across the street. What is the Occupy movement trying to accomplish today in Manchester?
So, well, the Occupy movement has been in New Hampshire for a number of months. The encampment out at the Veterans Park right now is about trying to influence our message into the primary, in the New Hampshire primary, and make sure that the issues around corporate control and money in politics is raised. And so we want to raise our message and kind of ask candidates to make, to see what their position is on corporate power, particularly in terms of the elections.
Now, from what I've seen of the various candidates, the one candidate who's talked about what you're saying the most has been Buddy Romer. In fact, he was boasting today that he's the only candidate who's visited at both an Occupy encampment and a Tea Party on the same day.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
No, Buddy has been very supportive of the Occupy movement.
Yeah, and the other thing that's interesting, I think, is a lot of the Ron Paul people and a lot of the Occupy people also have very similar views on a lot of stuff.
Now, in the Occupy movement, I don't know who they would be looking for. I mean, obviously, you don't trust either party to some degree because they're both getting a big amount of money.
Today we just did a die-in at the Obama offices, so yeah, we don't support candidates and we don't support parties.
So, if there's one thing you'd like to accomplish from your presence here, where all the media is and where all the action is going on here in Manchester, what's the one message that you'd like to get out to the general public?
I think the message is that the system is broken as long as there's big money and corporate money and Wall Street money that's influencing the elected officials from both parties in the system.
All right, and if people want to find out more about your opinion and such, and full disclosure, I'm a conservative blogger, I'm a Santorum guy, so I'm probably not on your side, but where would people find out information if they wanted more info from you?
They would find it out on the Occupy Wall Street website.
All right, what's the address so they can find it?
I think it's occupywallstreet.org.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and Happy New Year to you, by the way.
Happy New Year to you, too.
All right.